Yo guys, Boy, and today we're ranking the Premier League kits. All of them have come out. The season is upon us, 2021-2022. And as always, if you're new around here, if you enjoy the videos I'm providing for free on YouTube, please consider hitting that sub button on my road to 500. So yes, I'm on the tier maker tier list, and I'm making one for the 2021-2022 home kits. All the Premier League clubs, all 20. And as you can see, the categories are flawless. That is top draw, pick of the bunch. Those are the perfect kits, literally. Promote whoever made that kit, give them a pay rise, all that. Decent, which is like the tier below, which is still very, very good, just not that flawless level. Does the job, which is like, yep, you know it's a club and everything. It's decent kit. Maybe not one of the best, but yeah, it does the job. Stinker for the bad ones that honestly just don't even bother buying it. Skip that one if you support that club and get the away or third kit and then fire the designer when this is so bad that they literally need to fire the designer, fire whoever made that kit, whether it's Nike, Adidas, literally just get them out the shop because it's that bad. So yeah. Going in alphabetical order, starting with my club, Arsenal. This kit, okay, when I drop the reaction to this video, I'll leave a card to it right about here. And when I first saw the kit, I wasn't a fan of the blue on the sides at all. I thought, nah, it's an Arsenal kit, you cannot have blue on the sides. But when I saw the players, I liked it more. I still don't think it's a great kit. I just don't think it's one of the worst. I'm going to put it in does the job. So yeah, to be honest, I could talk about these kits for ages, but because I've got 20 teams to go through, I'm going to keep it nice and snappy. But yeah, the Arsenal kit does the job for me. Not the worst kit in the world, but not a home kit I'll be copying anytime soon. Next, we have Aston Villa. Same, it's kept their claret and blue, which is obviously their primary colours, which I like to see. That Kazoo sponsor looks alright on it, to be fair. I remember Everton also have the same sponsor as well. Yeah, I don't actually mind this kit from Aston Villa. The pattern along the things, I'm not a massive fan on. But I don't think it's a bad kit by any means. I'm going to put it in, does the job as well with Arsenal. I think, yeah, it's a decent looking kit. Brentford, now, this kit I am a fan of. I like the block structure along it. It's clean, just red and white with the sponsor. Nothing out there, no like extra colours or anything. It's just red, white, decent kit in my opinion. I really like the look of it. Brighton as well, same, decent for me. Both nice kits, just it keeps, when the pattern is simple like that, it works, man. The yellow, I don't mind the yellow secondary colour. The Nightic's a bit hard to see with it. But honestly, I think it's a decent kit. Burnley. Now, when I first saw this kit, I thought it was a big stinker, man. But you know what it is? It's the side things, the blue things going around the side, the blue little like ocean patterns. Because the front, the main bit, the front, like the burgundy type brown bit, the front is fine. It's just those side bits which I'm not a big fan of. But I don't think it's a stinker. I still do think it is, like, does the job. Now we're on to Chelsea. Okay, I'm sorry, this needs to be fired, design immediately. What is he thinking? He's got, like, he started a pattern. He's just changed the pattern the whole way. It's like a gradient pattern across. It's an awful kit from start to finish. And they've put yellow in the Chelsea kit. Tell me one time you've seen yellow in the Chelsea home kit. It doesn't exist, and it doesn't exist for a reason, because it's not a good idea. They've decided to do that along with the pattern. It's just two major, severe errors in the kit. And yeah, it just has to be fired for that. That is atrocious kit. Honestly, one of the worst. Next, we have Everton, the other Kazoo sponsor. I don't really like the yellow in it on the around the crop and on the sides, kind of like Arsenal have the blue. But apart from that, I don't see any other problems with it. I don't think it's one of Everton's best kits. The pattern is a bit funky, like the Chelsea one. I'm going to put it in a bit of a stinky, you know. I just don't, I don't think I could put it in does the job because that pattern is a bit dodgy, but it's not the worst kit. Leeds now. The Leeds kit, it's not as bad as its previous kits. I actually really like this kit. There's just one fault with this kit, and it's the neck button. It's got a button on the neck, which honestly brings down. If it didn't have that, it would be honestly one of the best kits. I'm going to put it on indecent. If it didn't have that neck button, if it was just a nice normal like ring collar, I'd honestly put that in flawless. Next we have Model Vardy and Leicester City's kit. Nice, a simple kit. I'm not a big fan with white on Leicester City's kits. I prefer when it had the gold during the season. Of course, they won the league. And yeah, but other than that, I don't see any problems with it. The sponsor doesn't look out of place. The stripes are fine on the sides. Yeah, it's just decent. Does the job kit. I like it. Liverpool kit. Now, I really like this Liverpool kit. Some people hate it. They're like, oh, what's Liverpool doing? But I honestly really like it. It's got a funky different colour on like the crop of the neck. It's got like a different shade of red, like a pinky shade, and on the sleeves as well. But other than that, I think it's a really nice kit. The pattern across the side, I'm not a massive fan of. But yeah, to be honest, I think it's decent. I think it's a very good kit. Now, Man City. This is a kit that I really, really like. I'm not even joking. I really, really like this kit. I love it's simple. I know it's just simple and blue, but it works, man. It's simple. It's got the Puma, obviously the Etihad Airways, and then Man City kit. Just simple blue Man City. Just the one beef I have this kit is the white thing going down the side underneath the armpits. Why, man? If they didn't have that, if it was blue there, I would honestly have put this kit in Flawless. But that just brings it down to decent because the Flawless is safe for the really, really good kits. Next, we have Man United's kit. I am not a fan of this kit. For me, Man United should not have white. It should have red and black. In my opinion, I think that's the two colours Man United should have. That's the two colours I've associated Man United with. This looks more like a Liverpool type colour base with the white, red and white, or Arsenal. That's safe for those two clubs. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of that, to be honest. I'm gonna have to put it in stinker for that. The overall kit in itself is bog standard plain. If it was black instead of white, I would have put it in does the job. But yeah, just not a big good kit from for there. Now we're on to Newcastle, and this kit, just where do I start, man? What is good about it? Not about what's wrong, what's good. The sponsor is too big and it's too blue. It's like they're playing for Fun 98, not like they're playing for Newcastle. The sponsor takes it away from the actual badge. And then this collar thing where it's a white down the middle of the collar, just not good enough. They need to fire that sponsor immediately. That is an atrocious kit. Next, we're on to Norwich. And boys, this is one of my favourite kits. This is going in Flawless. They're probably going to get relegated, but at least they're going to go down in style because this is a lovely kit. I love how it's got their two primary colours, the Canaries, yellow and green. The yellow down the front and then the green down the shoulders and sides. And it just blends in nicely. It's honestly, I love this kit. It's flawless in my opinion. There's not much I'll change about it. Maybe the sponsor a little bit. I think it's a bit, I don't like circular sponsors. I prefer if it's like a block across the text. But other than that, I think it's a perfect flawless kit. Southampton next. This is pretty much a simple Southampton kit, much like most of them. It's got the blocks, things like Brighton and Brentford did as well. I like the sponsor on it. Looks nice. It's a betting thing though, which I'm not a big fan of. But yeah, other than that, I think it's a decent kit. Now we have Spurs, Arsenal's rivals. But boys, this is a nice kit, man. This is a very, very good kit. I'm not a Spurs fan. I hate them. But look, it's simple. It's just white. It's just their colour white with just the logo, the Nike swoosh, and the AIA, and that's it, and it looks clean. Like, it looks clean like that. You don't need to add all these fancy patterns. I think it's a really nice kit, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to put it in Flawless. Like, it's a clean kit. With the home kit, you don't have to go funky. You can just keep it bog standard, nice, and it looks like that, man. Just white with the logo and everything. Everything on the kit is there. It's Spurs, easy to see. It looks like an old-fashioned kit when it didn't even have like any patterns or anything. Now, to be fair, I'm a big fan. Obviously, people are going to have differing opinions, but yeah, I'm a massive fan of that kit. Now we're on to Watford. Oh man, the Hornets. What have you done, mate? He's got like a banding. I hate when it goes across the chest. If it's vertical down, I'm not a big... I don't mind that one, but I'm not a big fan when it goes across. And yeah, this is one of those ones. It's going to have to be a stinker for me. It's got the two primary colours, but yeah, that pattern is just not... I'm just not a fan. Now on to West Ham. You know what, West Ham? I don't mind this kit at all. It's a nice kit. It's obviously got their claret and blue, their main colours. You got the blue banding across the sides. It's looking nice. The Betway sponsors, I could tell it was a West Ham kit. Obviously, it's going to be very, very similar to Burnley and Aston Villa because they have the same colours. But yeah, it's a nice kit. I'm going to put it in decent. I think it's better than those two. Now on to Wolves. Oh, you see what? I don't mind the actual like colour coordination. It's just two issues I have. Firstly, like the Man City kit, what is it going on the sides? Literally just on the hip area, the waist hip area, there's just black blocks and it's nowhere else in the kit apart from on the shoulder bits and the bit on the neck. That has dropped it down multiple points for that. And also the sponsor's too big. Just like Newcastle kit, the sponsor's way too big. It needs to be a smaller sponsor. So I'm going to put it in does the job, to be honest, but easily could be... do I put it in stink, actually? No, I'll put it in does the job, but yeah, it's more this side than that side, to be fair. So it's teetering between does the job and stinker. And finally, Crystal Palace are going in Fire Designer because this is their kit from last season. They still have not released a new kit. What are they doing, man? They're sleeping in the office. They're sleeping in the factory. How can they not design a new kit? It's literally the 30th of July and no new home kit has come out for Crystal Palace. We're literally entering August. But yeah, disappointed from them. So I'm going to have to put them in Fire Designer. But yeah, this is my final rankings. Let me know what you think of them. Let me know what your favourite kit is. I've tried to be as unbiased as possible. I've put literally Spurs, our rivals, and Flawless. So yeah, I've been Wi-Fi, and I'll see you guys in the next video.